Hello, welcome everyone. So in today's video, we are going to be solving the class 10th boards exam paper that just happened today. And this is set 3 paper with QP code, QP code 31 by 3. It's given at the bottom here. Okay, all right. So students are claiming that this paper is the toughest one this set they have got. So I've picked this up and I'm going to solve it for you. So let's just start with it quickly. So now, let me just rub this off. Okay, so section A, the first problem. So what it's asking is asking to find the value of m for this quadratic equation such that it has got two real and equal roots. So for that to be discriminant has to be equal to 0, right? So discriminant comes from b square minus 4ac has to be 0. Now here b is 2 into m minus 1 and a is m minus 1 and c is 1. So therefore b square is going to be 2 into m minus 1 whole square minus 4 times a is m minus 1 and c is 1. So this has to be equal to 0. So this if you implies 4 into m minus 1 whole square minus 4 into m minus 1 equals to 0, right? So from this, if I take m minus 1 common, 4 goes that side, 4 becomes 0. So m minus 1, if I take common, I have m minus 1 left and minus 1 left equals 0. So therefore, m minus 1 and m minus 2 equals 0. Now from this, actually, you get two values, 1 and 2. But if you just leave your answer at two values, your answer is going to be wrong, because if you put m equals to 1, then this won't be a quadratic equation, because m equal to 1, if you put, then the first term, this one becomes 0. So x squared will be out. So then this is not a quadratic equation. So therefore, m minus 1 can never be 0. Therefore, the value answer is m equals to 2. All right. So let's move on to the next problem. So the B part says that's all for the quadratic equation for x. Now see root 3x squared plus 10x plus 7. Now you see, if you do a into c, what do you get? 7 root 3 into root 3. If you do, you get 7 into 3, which is 21. So I can split 10 between as 7 and 3, right? 7 plus 3. So what do you get? Your equation becomes root 3x squared plus 3x plus 7x plus 7 root 3 equals to 0. So from this, if I take root 3x common from the first two terms, what do I get here? X plus root 3. And from the second one, if I take 7 out, plus 7 common, then x plus root 3 will be out equals to 0. So therefore, you're going to get x plus root 3 into root 3x plus 7. So therefore, our answer is you are going to get 2, x equals to minus root 3 and x equals to minus 7 by root 3. I hope you found this answer. So let's move to the second problem. So what does it say? The product of Rehan's age in years 5 years ago and his age 7 years from now is 1 more than twice his present age. Find his present age. So product of Rehan's age. Okay. So let's say his present age is x. Find his present age they are asking to find. So product of his age 5 years ago. So that means x minus 5 into, and his age 7 years from now. From now means in the future. So x plus 7. So this product is 1 more than twice the present age. So this is equals to 2x plus 1. So this is our equation. So now you need to solve for the quadratic equation here. So how do we solve it? So find his present age. So this one becomes x squared plus 2x minus 35 equals to 2x plus 1, right? Isn't it? So minus 5x plus 7x, you get 2x, so 2x gets cancelled. So this implies x squared equals to 36. So this implies x equals to plus minus 6. Now since, so you need to put this plus minus, okay? So now since age cannot be in negative, so therefore his age is 6 years. Fine. I hope you were able to find his present age. Now let's move on to the next problem. It's the third problem. Now this problem, the first one asks us in 3a that find the sum of the first 12 two-digit numbers which are multiples of 6. Okay, first 12 two-digit numbers which are multiples of 6. That means this sum is actually pertains to AP. So two-digit number first term we just need to find out. Okay, so the first actually two-digit number that we have is 10, right? Isn't it? Two-digit there, see. Find the sum of the first 12 two-digit numbers. So two-digit number means the first two-digit number on our natural number list is 10, but 10 is not divisible by 6. So the first two-digit number that is divisible by 6 is 12. Okay, so therefore A is equals to 6, and your common difference is going to be 6. First term is 12, and B is 6. All right. So you are asked to find the sum of the first 12 two-digit, which are multiples of 6. So therefore, you know, as 12, you're going to get n by 2, right? So n by 2 is 12 by 2, 12 by 2 is 6 times twice of A, right? Twice of A, 2A. Okay, let me just write the formula very quickly, so that you're not confused. So the formula goes n by 2 times 2A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula. So if you just put it here, in this case, n equals to 12, right? First 12 two-digit numbers they're telling us. So 12 by 2 is 6 times 2A. 2A means 12 into 2 is 24 plus n minus 1. 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 into D, 6, right? 11 into 6 is 66. So 24 plus 66 is how much? That's 90, right? 66 plus 4 is 70, 70, 80, 90 to 6 into 90, and 6 into 90 is 540. I hope you found this answer. Now let's move to the second part of the question, which is an OR question. So in an AP, if A2 is 26 and A15 is minus 26, then write the AP. All right. Now this is a very interesting problem. So they are telling us that the second term is 26 and the 15th term is minus 26. That means the D here, from this we directly know that the common difference is some negative term. All right. Now how do we find that? Now we just do this. A15 minus A2, if you do, then how much will you find? A15 minus A2, if you do, then you're going to find minus 26 minus A2 is 26. So minus 26 minus 26 is minus 52. Okay. Now A15, I'm writing it on the other side this time. A15 can be also written as, let you know, the first term of AP be 1. Okay, A1. So it can be also written as A1 plus, you know that AN is written as A1 plus n minus 1 into D, right? So A1 plus n minus 1. So 15 minus 1 is 14. So 14D, right? A1 plus 14D. Similarly, A2 is going to be just A1 plus D, right? So from this, if you just substitute A1 plus 14D, A1 plus 14D minus A1 minus D, you're going to get is equals to minus 52, right? So A1 gets cancelled. You get 13D equals to minus 52. So from this you get D equals to minus 4. Okay. So D is minus 4. So now your A2 minus D, if you do, you'll get A1. Okay. So your A2 here is 26, right? So A1 equals to 26 minus D. D is minus 4. So 26 minus 4 is plus. So it's going to be 30. So your first term is 30. So from that you keep on subtracting. So if you want to just write down the AP, then just write the 4 terms of it. First 4 terms, so 30 minus 4 you get 26, minus 4 you get 22, minus 4 you get 18, then dot dot dot. And you have also, you know, given that A1 is equals to 30 and D equals to -4. That's it. That much you need to write. So let's move to the next problem. Okay, let's move to the next sheet. Let me just quickly, get our next sheet here. All right. So now the fourth problem is a solid metallic sphere of radius 10.5 centimeter is melted and recast into a number of smaller cones, each of radius 3.5 centimeter and height 3 centimeter. Find the number of cones so formed. All right, very good. We know that in such kind of cases, what's going to happen? The volumes are going to remain the same, right? So the solid metallic sphere of radius 10.5. So 10.5, we can also write it as 21 by 2, isn't it? So and recast into, so R of sphere. Okay. So I'm writing like this, R of sphere, and recast into a number of smaller cones, each of radius 3.5. So R cone, I'm writing it as 3.5, can be written as 7 by 2. So always write it in fractions, is much easier. And height 3. So in case of the cone, the height has to be 3. All right. So now find the number of cones so formed. So first we need to find the volume of cone. Volume of cylinder. So volume of sphere. So the volume of sphere is nothing but 4 by 3 pi rs cube, right? Now this must be equal to the number of volume of the cone, isn't it? So V cone into n, right? As many number you want must be equal, right? So find the number of cones so formed, isn't it? So n is going to be, so therefore n is nothing but equals to Vs by Vc. That's it, simple. So Vs is nothing but 4 by 3 pi rs cube, and the value of your cone, volume of a single cone, is 1 by 3 pi r c square h. Okay, so pi gets cancelled, 3 gets cancelled. So what you are left with is 4 rs cube by rc square into h. So this is nothing but 4 into rs cube is can be written as 21 by 2 into 21 by 2. This can be written as 4 into 21 by 2 into 21 by 2 into 21 by 2, right? Divided by RC is given as 7 by 2 into 7 by 2, and H is 3. Right? That's it. So 2, 2, 2 and 2 gets cancelled. This 2 cancels, this 4, you get 2. 7, 7 cancels, 7, 7 cancels, 3, 3. So this 3 cancels and 1, 3 gets cancelled. So therefore you are going to get 3 2 just 6, 6 into 21. And 6 into 21 is 126 pieces. So value of n is going to be n equals to 126. Okay. I hope you found the answer. Now we are going to solve the next problem, which is the fifth one. Okay. So the fifth one says that two concentric circles are of radii 4 and 3. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. So this one is a very simple problem. I hope you all have solved. So this is one circle. This is the second circle. So they're asking you to find this another circle, right? Okay. So the larger circle is 4. The smaller circle is 3. So this perpendicular distance, this is 3. So this automatically gets 5 because by applying, Pythagorean triplet 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. No, this will be less actually. 4 is the hypotenuse. So this perpendicular is 3, smaller one is 3, right? So now this one you can find it by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, how do you find by Pythagoras theorem? You're going to get this one part. Let's say it is A. So the chord is actually nothing but value is 2a. So a is nothing but equals to square root of 4 square minus 3 square, right? So which is equals to square root of 16 minus 9, which is equals to square root of 7. Okay, and therefore the length of chord equals to twice a, which is 2 root 7. Okay, and since it's given in centimeters, you'll get it in centimeters. Fine. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. Is it clear? Since it touches the circle, you need to also write that from this center, this perpendicular. Why is it becoming perpendicular? Because it is touching, it is tangent to the circle, therefore it's going to be perpendicular to it. Right? And you know that perpendicular drawn from center to chord bisects the chord. That's why 2a you get. And the radius of the larger circle is 4 centimeters. So this is 4. That is the hypotenuse, and perpendicular is 3. Fine. I hope you were able to solve it. It's an easy question. Now the next one is a mode problem. This is direct formula problem. Okay. Now see, still I'm going to solve it. So see 10 to 20, 20, 30. So first you need to find the modal class. This is the modal class, which is the highest number of frequency. So 40 it is, right? So how do you find mode? So we call this as F1, right? The frequency of the modal class. The next one's frequency we say F2, and the previous one we say F0, right? So mode is nothing but L, lower limit of the modal class, plus, what do you get? Plus, you're going to do F1 minus F2. Just a moment. This is the formulation. So by using the formula of the graph of the sheet, you're going to get the answer. By I might be messing up the formula a little bit. Just a moment. This. So the mode formula is lower limit of the, you need to apply lower limit, and F2, F0 you need to subtract. F1 minus F0. Okay. Okay, wait, I did a small mistake here. This is F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into height of the class, right? So low limit is 40 plus F1 is nothing but 17 minus 12 by twice of F1 is nothing but 34 minus F12 minus F2 is 4, right? Into H is 10. Right? So you're going to get 40 plus 17 minus 12, you're going to get 5. So 50 by 34 minus 16, you're going to get 80. Right? So if you just cancel this, is 25 by 9. So 40 plus 25 by 9. 25 by 9, if you do, you're going to get 2 point. How much will you get? 2.7. Yes, 2.777 is going to keep going. So therefore, you can write the answer as 42.78. Okay, absolutely. So this is the answer. I hope you found it. Okay, now we move on to the second section B. So now the seventh problem it is. So 7a, the angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower. Okay, top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30 degrees, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degrees. If the tower is 50-meter high, then find, okay, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the Okay, and the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower. Tower is 50-meter high. Then find the height of the building. Okay, fine. So we have one tower and one building. Okay, as it is said, and they are both, let's say they are at each distance apart. Okay. Now it is saying the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30. So from the top of the building, the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is, so tower, let's say this is tower, this larger one is tower. So therefore from this we directly know that tower is higher than the building. Okay, so this is the building, so this is 30°. Okay, top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60. This is 60 degrees. Right, now I just say that if the tower is 50-meter high, this is 50-meter high, right, and find the height of the building. Okay, you need to find the height of the building. Now for that it is very simple. First you need to apply tan 60. Tan 60 degrees nothing but 50 by h, right, and tan 60 is √3. So therefore h equals to, so √3 equals to 50 by h. So therefore h becomes 50 √3 by 3, right? Okay. Similarly, let say the height of the tower be capital H, the height of the building. So height of the building, so therefore tan 30° will be equal to h by small h. So therefore we need to find capital H, which will be equal to h into tan 30°, right? So I'm writing it on the other side. Capital H will be h is 50 √3 by 3 into tan 30 is 1 by √3. √3 cancel. So you get answer as 50 by 3. That's it. You can leave your answer here and 50 by 3. I hope you were able to solve. Now same, from a point on a bridge across a river, the angle of depression of the bank on opposite sides of the river 30 and 45. So if the bridge is at the height of 3 meters from the bank, then find the width of the river. So okay. So let me draw the bridge, and let's say this is the river below it, width of it. Okay, so you are standing at this point. So the angle of depressions are given like this. So one angle is 45 and the other angle is 30. Okay, and this height is given to us, right? The bridge is at a height of 3 meters from the bank. So this is 3 meters. So now it's that simple. So by applying, so the bridge is parallel to the water level. So therefore this is alternate interior angles. So this is also 45° and this is 30°. Right, now you just need to apply tan 45, and let's say, let's say this is h1 and this is h2. Okay, simple. Now you can find, now h1 is equals, now see h1 is directly equal to 3 because tan 45 is equals to 3 by h1 and tan 45 is 1. So h1 is 3 and h2 is equals to 3 by h2 is equals to tan 30. Okay, so therefore h2 will be equals to 3 √3. Right, because tan 30 is 1 by √3. √3 goes there. So therefore the width is equals to 3 times of 1 plus root 3. We just need to add them, right? H1 plus H2. I hope you found the answer. Now they're asking you to draw a line segment AB 7 centimeter divided into 3:2 ratio. Fine, you can do it by angular method. There are a lot many methods. Fine. Let's say you have got AB this way. Okay. So now you take an angle like this. Fine. Now you take any amount of, what do you say? You take this line and then you take any amount on your compass and then equally divide it into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After making 5, you need 3:2, right? So at the 3 mark, draw, at the 3 mark, the last mark, the 5th mark, you join it to the B point. This is AB, right? Now, with this angle measure, draw a parallel line passing through this. That's it. So it's going to cut it there. So we are actually using the similarity of triangles. This is in 3:2. So if you draw parallel, this one will be also in 3:2. All right. So join the last one and then draw a parallel line. How do we draw a parallel line? This angle measure how much it is. So put the compass here, make a mark and cut it. Same you do here. Make a mark and do it like this. Then from this point cut, you find this point, you put the compass and then measure how much the compass from this distance to this distance is. Then put a compass here and then cut it here. And then draw the line. That's it. And you will be able to construct a 3:2 division of your line segment AB of 7 centimeters. Right? And you can also apply a very unique and easy hack if you want to, but I won't tell you that. Fine. Okay, so let's just keep moving ahead. We just have 2 more pages. Let me give you the answers to them as well. Okay. Now see the 9th problem. So the median of the frequency distribution has been given. So 34.5. Since 34.5 has been given to you, that means 30 to 40 is going to, your median is going to lie on. So this is going to be your median class. Is it easy? Yes, it's very easy. Fine. Since that's going to be your median class, so your L, 34.5 is equals to L of lower limit of the median class plus what you need to do, n by 2 minus cumulative frequency of the preceding class, okay, of the median class, divided by f, frequency of that median class into height of the class, right? So which gives you 34.5 equals to lower limit is nothing but 30 plus n by 2. N by 2, if you add them up, 3 plus 5 plus 11 plus 10 plus 3 plus 2 and plus x you need to do, right? N is going to be there. So if you do that, you're going to get 34 plus x, right? 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 11, 19, 19 plus 10, 29, 29 plus 3 is 32, 32 plus 3, 30 plus x, 34 plus x, right? So 34 plus x by 2 minus cumulative frequency preceding to it is how much is going to be? 11 plus 5 plus 3, right? You need to make a table, okay? You need to make the table quickly of cumulative frequencies. So it's going to be 3, it's going to be 8 here, it's going to be 19, this one is going to be 29, this one is going to be 29 plus x, this is 32 plus x, and this is 34 plus x. 34 plus x, right? So 34 plus x minus 2 minus cumulative frequency of the preceding is not 11, okay? Don't do that mistake. It's 19. So minus 19 you need to do, divided by f is 10. Since h is also 10, so 10 gets cancelled. So what do you get? So let me take 30 to the other side, you get 4.5 here, equals to So what you are remain with 34 plus x minus 38 by 2. This is your left with. So let's take it to the other side. 2 to the other side. What do you get? 4.5 into 2 is 9. This is equals to, and you will get x minus 4. So from this you will get x equals to 30. Okay, I hope you found this answer. Right. Now let's go to the 10th problem. The following table gives the production yield of wheat of the farm of a village. Okay, fine. Find the mean production yield using assumed mean method. Okay, assumed mean method, let me tell you how do we do assumed mean method. Assumed mean method is, you assume a mean. So usually in this case we are going to take the middle one, right? So you always try to take the middle one, and then that's going to give you the subtraction below. But how do we get the middle one? This is a class thing. So you need to first, make find the excise of those class, that is by taking the middle point. Okay, so therefore if you convert this production yield, you're going to look like, it's going to look like this. So from class to single xi values, if you want to take out, then 55 and 60 middle is 55, 60 to 70 middle is 65, 70 to 80 is 75, 80 to 90 is 85, right? And 90 to 100 is 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is it. And the FIs related to it are 55, 7, 12, 11, 7, 12, 11, 8, and 2. Fine. So we are going to take 75 as your assumed mean. Fine. That, let's say that is A. Okay. Now you need to calculate D. D is the deviation. Deviation is actually xi minus A. So you need to subtract it. So 55 minus 75, if you do, you're going to get a certain value. How much will you get? Minus 20. Here you'll get minus 10. Here you'll get 0. Here you'll get 10. And here you'll get 20. Then you need to find summation of, okay, here then you need to write DIFI. Okay. So DIFI is you need to find. So 70 into 20 is minus 140. 12 into minus 10 is minus 120. Right? 11, 0, 0, 8, 10, 80, 220, 40. Fine. Now if you sum them, 8, 90, 20, 20, 20 gets cancelled, so you get minus 140. All right. Now you need to, what you need to find is D bar, that is mean of the deviation. So how do we find it actually? See, DI is equals to XI minus A. So if you take, both sides, so the formula is like this, D bar equals to X bar minus A. So therefore X bar equals to A plus D bar. Okay. So D bar becomes, now see, if you summation of DIFI is equals to minus 140, summation DIFI by summation of Fi we want. So this is summation of Fi. 7, 12, 11, 8, 2. So 8 to 10, right? 10, 11, 20, 10, 21, 21, 30. Okay, wait. 7, 8, 9. From bottom I'm doing 10, 10, 11, 21, 21, 12, 33, 33, 7, 40. Fine. So therefore, summation of DIFI by this one becomes minus 140 by 40. So this answer becomes minus 7 by 2, right? Which is equals to minus 3.5. So therefore, your answer is X bar is going to be A, which you assumed to be 75, right? We assumed A equals to 75. Assumed mean was 75. So 75 minus 3.5. So which is equal to 71. This is going to be your mean using the assumed mean method, right? I hope it was helpful. Now let's come to the section C. Now 11th problem is a bit, it's simple, but it could get a little tricky. So quickly look at the problem. What it's asking is that angle BC, this is 90 degree, right? So you need to actually prove BQ equals to QC. All right, BQ equals to QC you need to prove. So now very first thing, let me just tell you, I'll just show it to you on the figure itself, and then it's going to be very easy. So what's happening here is I'm joining OP. Okay, now since PQ is a tangent, so therefore OP is perpendicular to PQ, right? So this angle is perpendicular, right? Now, if I consider this angle to be as theta, and this one also becomes theta. Okay, I need to draw it a bit larger. So now see, this is the circle. It's going like this, right? And this is the point of tangency. This is center O, and this is perpendicular. Now I'm just joining this and this point. Okay. Now what's happening? You see, this angle is perpendicular. Since this angle is perpendicular, let's say this angle I'm saying theta. Since this and this are equal, they are both radiuses, right? Therefore, this angle is also theta, right? Okay. Now, since this angle is theta, this angle becomes 90 minus theta, right? This is Q. Let's say this is R, and this is P. So, angle OPR is equals to 90 degree, since radius is perpendicular to tangent, right? Radius is perpendicular to tangent. That's the reason. Okay. Now this is A, this is O, this is B, and this is C. Now in triangle, so this is 90 minus theta. Since this angle APR is now 90 minus theta, that's clear. Now OAP is equals to OPA equals to theta we are taking. Okay, since it's an isosceles triangle, OAP, right? So, and due to these reasons, what do we get? Angle APR equals to 90 minus theta, right? And therefore, angle QPC equals to also 90 minus theta, right? Vertically opposite angles, APR and QPC both are vertically opposite. Now, in triangle ABC, now ABC is a right angle triangle, right? Right angle triangle at B, right angle at B, isn't it? So since angle OAP is theta, so therefore angle C is going to be equals to 90 minus theta. Now since QPC is 90 minus theta, and these are, so this angle is equal to this angle now, right? Since this equal to this, so QP is equals to QC. Similarly, from Q point, you're drawing two tangents, QP and QB, right? So radius from an external point, tangents from an external point are equal. So therefore PQ and BQ are equal. Since BQ equal to PQ and PQ equal to QC, therefore BQ equals to QC. I hope it was clear. I hope it was clear. It was just a play of angles. That's all. All right. Now it was clear and easy for you. All right. Let's keep moving ahead. So you just need to have to mention about isosceles triangles and right point external to a circle, tangents drawn from them to a circle. That's all. So now let's move on to our next problem. Okay. So 12a. So in figure 2, from a solid cube of side 7 centimeter, a cylinder of radius 2.1 centimeter and height of 7 centimeter is scooped out. Find the total surface area of the remaining solid. Okay, total surface area of the remaining solid they are asking you. How do we do that? See, you can see the figure. It's a solid cube. So solid cube's total surface area they are asking. So 4 surfaces, this surface, that one and that one, are not affected. They'll remain the same. Only from the top surface and the bottom surface, this cylinder circle are going to be removed, isn't it? You have to remove that. Okay, so let me give it to you. Total surface area is going to be equal to solid cube of side 7 centimeters, right? So 4, and since surface area of a single side is 7 into 7, right? 7 square, which is 49. So it's going to be 4 into 49. That's going to remain there for sure. Okay. Actually not, you can directly take full 6 only. Total surface area. Okay. Let me write it as formula. So total surface area is nothing but surface area of cube, fine, TSA of cube minus 2 times area of circle plus curved surface area of cylinder. That's all. Okay. Now height of the curve, height of the cylinder. Now cylinder's height. Height of the cylinder is nothing but 7 centimeters since it's across. They have scooped out, right? And they have said the radius of the cylinder is 2.1 centimeters. All right. So now what do we do? The total surface area of cube is 6 into 7 square minus 2 times area of the circle. So 2 times pi r square, pi r c square. Okay, rc square into 2 plus you need to add, since the total surface area inside the the scooped cylinder part is going to be added to the surface area. So that's the reason why we are going to add the curved surface area. And how do you find curved surface area? Curved surface area is 2 pi r h. 2 pi rc into h. C. All right. So 6 into 7 square minus 2 pi into 2.1, right? To 2.1 whole square plus 2 pi into 2.1 into 7. So if we solve this, how much will we get? We are going to get 6 times 7 square. What they are asking us to take pi s. Okay, they have not mentioned. So let's take 22 by 7. So 6 into 7 square minus 2 into 22 by 7 into 2.1 into 2.1 plus 2 into 22 by 7 into 2.1 into 7. So 7 gets cancelled. 6 into 7 squared. Okay. Minus. Let's take 44 into 2.1 outside. 44 into 2.1 outside. What do you get inside is 2.1 minus. So this leaves with us 49. 49 into 6 minus 44 into 2.1. It is nothing but 21 by 10, right? 44 into 2.1, if you do, how much will you get? 21 into 4 is 84. And 21 into 4 is 84, which is 92. Right. So 92.4, this is going to come. 92.4 into, this is going to be 1.1. So 6 times 49 is nothing but 6 times 50 minus 1, right? 6 times 50. So this is 6 times 50 minus 1, you can write minus 42.92.4 into 1.1 is nothing but 4, 22, 26, 99, 101. Okay, and 2 points, 100.64. So this is going to be 300 minus 100 107.64. So this is going to give you 100. So 192.36. Okay, 192.36 is going to be the answer. I hope you were able to solve it. Now there is going to be remaining. There are now the second problem is a well of diameter 5 meter is dug 24 meters deep. The earth taken out of it has been spread evenly all around it in the shape of a circular ring of width 3 meter to form an embankment. Find the height of the embankment. Right? Okay, so well is always cylindrical in shape. So this is a well. So diameter they are telling us to be 5 meters and depth is 24 meters. The earth taken out of it has been spread evenly all around it in the shape of a circular ring of width 3 meter to form an embankment. Find the height of the embankment. Fine. Now this is the thing. This is hollow now. Nice question. So let's say this is the embankment. They have made like this. Okay. So you need to find the how much height does the embankment have. If the width it says the shape of the circular ring of width 3 meters. So this much is 3 meters. Okay. So if we are going to calculate, so first let's calculate the volume of the dug up mud that has been taken out from it. The earth taken out is nothing but pi into 5 square pi r square h, right, into 24 meter cube. Okay. So keep it in terms of pi only. We just need the height, isn't it? So now this is the volume that has been dug out. Fine. Now let height of the embankment be h. Since height is h, you know that height, that part's volume, how do we find of the embankment using that mud, is nothing but since it's done around the well, isn't it, above the ground. So how do we find it? We are using it the earth taken out of it has been spread evenly all around it in the shape of a circular ring. Okay. So now, okay, the earth taken out of it has been spread evenly all around it in the shape of a circular ring, it is saying, of with 3 meter to form an embankment. Okay. So now, this is of height h. So you can say that pi, the radius of the outer cylinder, is 5 plus 3, 8, and the inner cylinder, okay, sorry, it's not going to be 5. 5 is the diameter actually. So radius of the inner cylinder, r is equals to 5 by 2. So this is 5 by 2 whole square. Okay. So 5 by 2 is nothing but 2.5. So inner is 2.5 and the outer is 3 plus 2.5, which is 5.5. Right. So the volume you're going to get is pi. Let's say the outer circles is capital R and small inner one is small r. So pi r square h minus pi r square h. That is the embankment's volume. Okay, and this will be equal to pi r square into 24. Okay, so now you can cancel out pi throughout. So what you are going to get? You are going to get r square minus r square into h equals to r square into 24, which implies h equals to r square into 24 by r minus r into r plus r. Right? So small r square is nothing but 5 by 2 whole square. So that is 5 into 5 by 4 into 24. Okay, divided by r minus r. R minus r is capital R is 5.5. Capital R is 5. Capital R. Capital R you got 5.5. Small r you got 2.5. Okay. So therefore 5.5 plus 2.5 is 8. 8 and capital R 5.5 minus 2.5 is 3. So 8 into 3. So 8 into 3 is 24. So this cancels out 24. So your height h is going to be 5 into 5 by 4, which is 25 by 4, which is 6.25. 6.25 meters. That's the and that's going to be the answer. Right. Now we are going to the case study question. These are very nice ones. So what it's saying? So it's saying that in mathematics, relations can be expressed in various ways. The matchstick pattern are based on linear relations. Different strategies can be used to calculate the number of matchsticks used in different figures. One such pattern is shown below. Observe the pattern and answer the following question using arithmetic progression. All right. Okay, so one such pattern is shown below. Observe the pattern and answer the following. Can you see the number? What's happening here? So write the AP for the number of triangles used in the figure. Also write the nth term of this AP. Right? So like in the first figure, number of matchsticks. Okay, number of matchsticks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 matchsticks. But number of triangles, how much can you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Write the AP for the number of triangles used in the figure. Also write the nth term of this AP. Which figure has 61 matchsticks? Fine. So this is the thing. In the next one, you see in middle there is only two squares. So if there are two, see if there is one square in between, if there is one square in between, then there are 12 matchsticks. If there are two squares in between, then there are 19 matchsticks. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 matchsticks. Same goes here. There are 26 matchsticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Right? Now half it also and you can find the answer. So the next one is 26. So what it's showing, observe the pattern and answer the following question using arithmetic progression. Right? Different strategies can be used to calculate the number of matchsticks used in different figures. So write the AP for the number of triangles used in the figure. Also write the nth term of this AP. Write the AP for the number of triangles used in the figures. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 triangles, 12 got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 triangles, 19 you got. Right? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 triangles, 26 you got answer. Right? So what's happening here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can say that you can see a sequence like this, like the nth term. Right. So the AP for the number of triangles used in the figures. So let's say if it is the first figure. So in the first figure, you are going to be using 4. Okay. In the second figure, you are going to be using 4 plus 2, then plus 2, right? So first figure, you are going to be using 4 as in AP. So number of triangles in first one, you are going to be using 4 triangles. In the second A2, you are going to be using 6. In A3, in the third figure, you are going to be using 8 triangles, right? So therefore, common difference is going to be 2. Right? Also write the nth term of the AP. So therefore, AN is nothing but A plus n minus 1 into D, right? Isn't it? The first term, if you want to say, then that is 4. So therefore, this is nothing but A is 4 plus n minus 1 into D is 2, right? So you get 2 plus 2n. So if you take 2 common, you can write 2n plus 1. So your an nth term is going to be 2n plus 1. Number of triangles if you're talking about. That's the AP. Now which figure has 61 matchsticks? Okay. So as you can see, the relation between matchsticks and triangles, if you want to say. Okay, so there are 12. See, there are 4 matchsticks. Okay, you can write it like this. Okay, triangles and matchsticks. 4 triangles, there are 12 matchsticks. 6, there are 19 matchsticks. 8 triangles, there are 26 matchsticks. So can you see the relation? What's happening? It's actually 4 into 3 for the first one plus 0. Okay. The next one is 6 into 3 plus 1. This is the second figure. Figure 2. Figure 1 is this. Figure 3 is 8 into 3 plus 2. Are you getting it? Okay. So this is getting constant and fixed, right? So which figure has 61 matchsticks? They are talking about. Okay. So 61 matchsticks is going to have. So how do we find it? We need to trace it a little back. How we find the 61 matchstick thing? So you know that number of triangles, the nth term is 2 into n plus 1. This is the thing, right? Okay. You know that we are using the AP term, right? So first A1 has got 4 triangles, A2 has got 6 triangles, A3 has got 8 triangles, so we're going to use that. So AN is 2n plus 1, right? So therefore number of matchsticks in that one is nothing but, since that's the nth triangle, so you can generalize from this, right? In the first term you are adding 0, in the second term you are adding 1 extra 2, 6 into 3, right? So the answer is going to be 2 into n plus 1, right, into 3 plus n minus 1. You have to do this. You have to add n minus 1 to it. Since the nth term it is, right? Nth term it is, and nth term is going, n minus 1 is going along with it. Are you understanding why did I add it n minus 1 to it? Is because, see, the first term, 4 is the first term of the AP, right? With first term, you are adding, since it is A1, you are adding 0. See, 1, you are adding 0. This is second term, you are adding 1. So this is, if you take, so it is nth term. So you will be adding n minus 1. So nth term is actually 2n plus 1, right? Isn't it? 4 plus n minus 1 into 2 you had, right? So 2n minus 2. So 2 plus 2n. So 2 into n plus 1. So therefore, this turns out to be, this gives you how much? 6n plus 6 plus n minus 1. So this will give you 7n plus 5. Right? Now 7n plus 5 should be equals to 61. So therefore 7n will be equals to 56. So this will give you n equals to 8. So I hope your answer to B is 8, and this is the nth term of the AP. Nth term of the AP is 2 times of n plus 1. This one you need to write. Okay, this is how you need to solve it. Now let's move to the last case study. Okay, so you need, what's it saying, that observe the picture from a point A h meter above from the water level, the angle of elevation. So what's happening? See, this is the figure. Okay, this is A, and you can see this is the water level. Fine. So this is H. So it says from a point A h meter above the water level, the angle of elevation of the top of the chhatri, that's point B. So this, so if I draw a dotted line in a parallel, so this is 45 degree. This is 45. And the angle of depression of its reflection in water at point C. So this is point C. So if I join this A and C like this, so from A, if I join C, this angle is 60 degrees. So this is the figure, you get 20, you get 2 marks for it. And it says that if the height of the chhatri above water level is approximately 10, so this part is 10 meters. All right. So this is the figure. Draw it nicely and profoundly on your page. You get 2 marks already. Now find the height of the point A above water level. So it's H. You need to find H. Okay. So now the thing is, what you need to do here is, since they're talking about reflection here, isn't it? Now point of reflection, this distance is, this part is equal to this part. That is the main idea here. So this is H, right? Okay. isn't it? So this part is equals to this part. So even this is 10. Clear? So now it's say 45 degree of, now if I draw the diagram here again, see what's this? This is the level. Now let me draw it again nicely. This is how you must draw it. Since reflection always are equal, right? So therefore this will be 10 and this will be also 10. And this height, this straight line, this is h. Okay. So therefore, if I just change the color, let's change the color. This part is going to be 10 minus h, right? Since you're looking from point A perspective, right? We have this angle to be a 60 and this angle to be as 45, right? So, and this is h. So this whole part is going to be 10 plus h. That's it. That's all you need to do now. Okay. So first what we will do is, since this is 10 minus h, right? And this is 45. So we have 10. Let's say this is x, the distance from A, this perpendicular distance from A to this. Let's say this point is C. Okay, fine. This is B, this is C. Let me say this is P. So AP is equals to x. So therefore tan 45 degree will be equals to what? It will be equal to BP by AP, right? So BP is 10 minus h. That should be clear. Okay, since it said that height of the chhatri above water level is 10. Fine. 10 minus h by AP, let it be x. So, and 1045 is 1. So therefore x equals to 10 minus h. So mark this as 1. Now we've substituted in the other value. Now tan 60 degree. Tan 60 degree will be how much? This is going to be CP by AP, right? And tan 60 is root 3. And CP is nothing but 10 plus h divided by AP is nothing but x, and x you got as 10 minus h. So now it's simply you can find the value. So just cross multiply it. You'll get 10 root 3 minus root 3h equals to 10 plus h. So take h to one side. You'll get h plus root 3h equals to 10 root 3 minus 10. So you will have h times 1 plus root 3 equals to 10 times root 3 minus 1. So you will have h equals to 10 root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. Now, you can also do one more thing. You can just square it. You can make the rationalize the denominator. Then what happens? 10 root 3 minus 1 whole square by root 3 plus 1 into root 3 minus 1. You will get 3 minus 1, right? 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2 cancels. You get answer to be 5 times of root 3 square is 3 plus 1 minus 2 root 3. So this will become 5 times. So 4 minus root 3. 4 minus 2 root 3. So if you take 2 out, you will get 10 times 2 minus root 3. This will be the answer. Simplified mode. That's it. So the whole paper is solved. This one was the tough one. And all the other papers were, the level of it was the same or lesser than this. No, nothing much more complicated. I hope I was able to answer more. If you have more doubts, just come to the Telegram link that I've put it on the description. If you have any more doubts, ask on the comment section. And that's all. Thank you for being there, and I hope your exam was well. Now, go prepare for your next exam, which is the science paper. All the best.